Across deserts, rainforests, grasslands, and oceans, one type of creature slithers silently, almost invisibly, yet it evokes more emotion than most animals on Earth. Feared, misunderstood, but endlessly fascinating, snakes are one of nature's most successful survivors. Their story stretches back over 100 million years, and they've adapted to nearly every environment imaginable. Snakes come in all sizes. The world's smallest snake, the thread snake, is barely the length of a pencil. On the other end of the scale, the green anaconda, the heaviest snake, can exceed 200 kilograms, while reticulated pythons can grow over 8 meters long. Some are thick-bodied constrictors, others are slim, lightning-fast hunters. Snakes are limbless reptiles, but they have hundreds of vertebrae, allowing their bodies to bend, twist, coil, climb, swim, and strike with speed and precision. Despite having no legs, snakes can move surprisingly quickly, some even climb trees and vertical surfaces, thanks to special belly scales that grip the ground. Many snakes are expert swimmers. Sea snakes, in particular, live almost entirely in the ocean. They breathe air through lungs but can stay submerged for hours at a time. Their flattened tails work like paddles, and some even have glands to excrete excess salt from their bodies. Snakes are carnivorous and swallow their prey whole. Their jaws can dislocate to allow large meals to pass through, sometimes prey several times the width of the snake's own head. After a big meal, digestion can take days or weeks, during which the snake becomes sluggish and vulnerable. Not all snakes are venomous. In fact, most are not. But those that are use their venom to paralyze or kill prey and defend themselves when threatened. Different snake venoms affect the body in different ways, some attack the nervous system, others destroy blood or tissue. The inland taipan of Australia is considered the most venomous snake in the world. To track prey, snakes rely on a range of senses. Their forked tongues collect chemical particles from the air and ground, which are interpreted by a special organ in the roof of the mouth called Jacobson's organ. Some species, like pythons and pit vipers, can even sense the body heat of their prey using infrared-sensitive pits near their nostrils. Snakes have no eyelids. Instead, their eyes are protected by a clear scale, giving them their fixed, unblinking stare. Their vision varies by species. Arboreal snakes may have good eyesight, while burrowing snakes rely more on smell and vibration. Snakes hear through vibrations rather than ears. Though they lack external ear openings, they can detect movement through the ground and pick up low-frequency sounds. This ability allows them to detect footsteps or other animals approaching, even in complete darkness. One of the most misunderstood myths is that snakes bury their heads in the sand, a behavior they don't actually do. Another common myth is that all snakes are aggressive, but in reality, most prefer to flee rather than fight. They only bite when cornered, stepped on, or provoked. During mating season, snakes may travel long distances to find a partner. Some species exhibit complex courtship behaviors, while others mate quickly and go their separate ways. Females of certain species can store sperm for months or even years, fertilizing eggs when conditions are ideal. Some snakes lay eggs, others give birth to live young. In egg-laying species, the mother may guard the nest, but in most cases, snake hatchlings are independent from birth. They are born with all the instincts needed to hunt and survive on their own. Shedding skin, or molting, is a vital process in a snake's life. As they grow, they outgrow their outer layer and must shed it, sometimes multiple times a year. Shedding also helps remove parasites and refresh the snake's skin. Before molting, a snake's eyes turn cloudy and its colors become dull. During this time, it may act more defensively. Some snakes are brightly colored, with vivid reds, yellows, and blacks, often a warning to potential predators. Others use camouflage to blend into their surroundings so perfectly that they become almost invisible among leaves, rocks, or sand. Rattlesnakes have a famous warning system, a rattle on the end of their tails made of keratin. When shaken rapidly, it produces a buzzing sound meant to scare away threats. Cobras, on the other hand, flatten the skin behind their heads to create a dramatic hood, making themselves look larger and more intimidating. There are over 3,600 species of snakes known to science today, with new ones being discovered regularly. Some live in rainforests, others in deserts, some underground, and a few high in trees. Each species has evolved unique adaptations suited to its environment. Snakes are cold-blooded, which means they rely on external heat sources to regulate body temperature. In cooler weather, they bask in the sun to warm up. When it gets too hot, they retreat into shade, burrows, or cool crevices. Despite popular fear, snakes are essential to ecosystems. They help control populations of rodents, insects, and other small animals, which in turn helps farmers and reduces the spread of disease. Predators such as birds of prey, mongooses, and even other snakes help keep snake populations in balance. Snakes have appeared in mythology and religion for thousands of years. In some cultures, they symbolize evil or danger. In others, they represent rebirth, healing, and wisdom. The snake coiled around a staff remains a universal medical symbol to this day. Their biology is full of surprises. Some species can survive without food for months, slow their metabolism dramatically, and even endure temporary freezing. Others can flatten their bodies to glide between trees or puff themselves up to appear larger when threatened. In captivity, snakes can live for decades. Some pythons and boas kept in zoos have lived over 40 years. With proper care, they can be calm and docile, though handling is always best left to experienced professionals. Though they lack legs, arms, or even the ability to blink, snakes have become one of the planet's most specialized and effective predators. They are elegant in motion, precise in the hunt, and deeply connected to the environments they inhabit. Rather than creatures to fear, snakes are animals to respect, vital, resilient, and deeply woven into the natural world. Their silent presence reminds us that survival doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it slithers quietly through the grass, watching and waiting.